In the first two quarters of Wisconsin's 24-10 win over Michigan Saturday, the Badgers' offense looked like a massive liability. The score at halftime was 7-7, and Wisconsin had just 99 yards of total offense. Quarterback Alex Hornibrook had just 28 yards of passing, and the Badgers' touchdown came on special teams with a 50-yard punt return. Michigan wasn't moving the ball much better, but it looked as if Wisconsin was one error away from squandering its playoff dream. But that hope will live another week. In the second half, the Badgers' offensive line struggled at times, and Hornibrook faced intermittent pressure, but when he had time, he showed why he's the Badgers guy. With 4:38 remaining in the third quarter, he completed a 51-yard pass to A.J. Taylor on third down, setting up the touchdown that would put Wisconsin ahead for good, 14-10. Both defenses excelled early Saturday, and Michigan linebacker Kalak Hudson may have been the star of the day on that side of the ball, looking unblockable on several second-half passing plays. But in the game's final 20 minutes, Wisconsin buried the Wolverines as its running game hit its stride. On their final 4 drives, the Badgers put up 232 yards and scored 17 points. On the day, Jonathan Taylor finished with 132 rushing yards, averaging 6.9 per carry, and freshman receiver Kendrick Pryor scored the Badgers' only touchdown on the ground on a 32-yard run in the third quarter. On the day, Wisconsin's offense netted 325 yards despite struggling on third down, where it converted just 5 of 15 attempts. Hornibrook's arm figured big in Wisconsin hitting its offensive stride after halftime, but the quarterback was still relatively inconsistent. He completed just 9 of 19 pass attempts and threw a pick. In fact, he leads all FBS quarterbacks in interception rate. As Wisconsin finishes the regular season and sets its sights on playing in January, its quarterback play will be the biggest question mark, but with a defense like the Badgers, there's still plenty of cause to hope for a playoff spot. On the afternoon, the unit allowed Michigan just 234 yards, and only 58 on the ground, where the Wolverines averaged just 1.6 yards per carry. Losing quarterback Brandon Peters in the second half didn't help Michigan's cause, but by the end of Saturday's game, its attack looked completely at the mercy of Wisconsin's physical defense. With the win, the Badgers moved to 11-0 for the first time in program history. They're one of 3 remaining undefeated teams in FBS. UCF and number 3 Miami won in the early slate of games. With the Hurricanes win, number 2 Clemson and number 1 Alabama thumping non-conference opponents, and no. For more information, please follow the link below the video.